everyone, welcome to this week's edition of NightSky Newscast. My name is Shainna Alipon, Senior Ambassador of Astronomy and Science Reporter with the Dale Etheridge Planetarium at the College of Southern Nevada. Today we're here at the Observatory of the Planetarium, and this week we'll be covering the Geminid Meteor Shower as well as checking back in on the Artemis I mission. This year's Geminid Meteor Shower spans from November 19th to December 24th, with peak activity tonight and tomorrow, December 13th and 14th. Because of a very bright waning gibbous moon in our night skies, the Geminids will be best viewed before moonrise, which is at 9:28 p.m. Tuesday night and 10:27 p.m. Wednesday night, local Vegas time. With dark and clear skies, the Geminids at its peak can give us up to 120 bright yellow meteors per hour. To find good stargazing conditions in our Las Vegas area, it's best to go outside of the valley like to Mount Charleston, Red Rock Canyon, and the Desert National Wildlife Refuge. If you wanted to watch the meteor shower with other astronomy-loving people, the Las Vegas Astronomical Society will be holding a special event for the Geminids at the Valley of Fire State Park on Wednesday, December 14th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. To learn more about the event, you can go to their website at lvastronomy.org. From Earth, the Geminids appear to come from the constellation Gemini and its brightest stars Castor and Pollux. Gemini is about northeast of the Orion constellation. But if you want to see the meteors with the longest trains, it's best to take in as much of the sky as possible and also look at the nearby constellations Taurus, Cancer, and Orion as the meteors shoot across the night sky. When viewing the Geminids, give your eyes around 30 minutes to adjust to the dark and use a red light flashlight to help out your night vision. You won't need binoculars or a telescope to enjoy the meteor shower, so hope you'll come brave the cold and see the stars. Checking back in on the Artemis I mission, the Orion spacecraft splashed down on Earth in the Pacific Ocean this past Sunday morning, December 11th, after spending 25 days orbiting the moon. Now, over to Astronaut Snoopy, the zero-G indicator aboard Orion, for a special mission update. Snoopy?
Thank you, Shainna, for that fantastic reporting on the Geminid Meteor Shower. Astronaut Snoopy here from inside the Orion spacecraft's crew module, which splashed down in the Pacific Ocean off the Baja California coast on Sunday morning, December 11th at 9:40 a.m. Pacific Time, 11:40 a.m. Central Time in Houston, where mission control is located at NASA's Johnson Space Center. A big Snoopy thanks to everyone on board the USS Portland for the recovery of our space capsule and getting the Orion crew module safely inside the well deck, where we were transported back to shore, arriving at the U.S. Naval Base San Diego on Tuesday, December 13th. Our next stop will be returning to NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida, where Artemis I originally launched back on November 15th, and where they will conduct post-mission analysis. I had a blast floating in microgravity around the moon with my pals, NASA Commander Moonigan Campos, astronaut Sean the Sheep from the European Space Agency, and Phantoms Helga and Zohar from the German Aerospace Center and the Israeli Space Agency on this important Artemis test flight and pioneering voyage of the SLS rocket and Orion spacecraft. The Artemis II mission, which will orbit the moon with human astronauts, is expected to launch in 2024, and we anthropomorphic astronauts couldn't be more thrilled to pave the way for that mission. Anywho, I can't wait to tell you guys all about my time aboard Artemis I, but between liftoff on November 15th with 8.8 million pounds of thrust, then a 25-and-a-half-day, 1.4 million mile journey around the moon, 6 of those days in a distant retrograde lunar orbit, and last but not least, the extreme process of re-entry, where the Orion capsule had to enter a pinhole in the Earth's atmosphere less than 15 miles wide, all while traveling at a speed of nearly 25,000 miles per hour and enduring temperatures of 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about half as hot as the surface of the sun. And all this whilst floating around a space capsule also occupied by 3 mannequins and a little sheep. Needless to say, Astronaut Snoopy is one pooped pooch, I'm going to take a long snooze now, and then I'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when I make a special visit to the Dale Etheridge Planetarium at CSN for the Winter Solstice edition of Storytime Under the Stars on Wednesday, December 21st at 12 noon. I will be excited to answer all of your questions about the Artemis mission then, after our storyteller Sabrina and her friendly dragon Ferdinand tell the story of The Shortest Day, which is all about the winter solstice and celebrating the return of the light. This is Astronaut Snoopy signing off, and until next time, keep your eyes to the skies and stay curious. Now back over to Shainna, who's at our telescope observatory.
Thank you, Astronaut Snoopy. Make sure to get lots of rest. And thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed your time with us, give us a like and subscribe to see future videos. This is Shainna Alipon with NightSky Newscast, and until next time, keep your eyes to the skies and stay curious.